Please, this is such a free win. Let's go, dude. Yes, yes, yes. So we just go here and win. Oh, yeah. That's it. Because... What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today I'm going to show off one of the most hated decks in expanded format, Honchkrow-GX. You can turn off your opponent's abilities, keep them from playing tool cards, stadium cards, and special energy, all in the first turn of the game going first. It's a lot of fun if you're the one playing Honchkrow. Let's check it out. The idea of this deck is to set up Honchkrow-GX with its Ruler of the Night ability on the first turn of the game going first. It reads, as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent can't play any Pokemon tools, special energy, or stadium cards from their hand. And a lot of decks in expanded format rely almost entirely on special energy, so a turn 1 Honchkrow-GX can mean that your opponent doesn't have access to almost any of the energy in their deck. And then a whole bunch of other decks in expanded format rely on Pokemon abilities, and we can lock a Silent Lab into play with that Ruler of the Night ability, which reads, each basic Pokemon in play in each player's hand and in each player's discard pile has no abilities. So if you can lock Silent Lab in play, your opponent can't use Dedenne GX's Day-Day Change, can't use Crobat V's Night Asset ability, can't use Zacian V's Intrepid Sword ability. So needless to say, you're going to be slowing them down significantly with a turn 1 Silent Lab locked into play with the Ruler of the Night ability. Now you might be saying, Andrew, you can't evolve on the first turn of the game going first. Well, with this deck, you can, because we have access to Dusk Stone. Dusk Stone is an item card that allows you to search your deck for a Honchkrow-GX and put it straight onto your Murkrow, even if it's the first turn of the game or the turn you put that Murkrow into play. So a turn 1 Honchkrow-GX is absolutely amazing. And then we've got Unfair GX, which is absolutely awesome if you're the one playing Honchkrow. Unfair GX for 2 colorless energy makes your opponent reveal their hand, and then you can discard 2 cards from it. And that Unfair GX is very strong when combined with Marnie. You can Marnie your opponent, limit them to just a 4-card hand, and then discard whatever 2 cards you want from it. It's amazing. And that can be used for just 1 double colorless energy. Then after you've locked your opponent out of abilities, locked them out of special energy and tool cards, you can start slugging away with Featherstorm for 1 darkness energy and 2 colorless. It deals 90 damage and then 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon GX or EX. So that attack can spread damage on your opponent's side of the field and eventually overwhelm any sort of threats that they're trying to build up. Speaking of threats that your opponent is trying to build up, inevitably you're going to play against a deck that can attach basic energy. So we're going to want to remove those. To help with that, we play 4 copies of Crushing Hammer as well as 2 copies of Flare Grunt. Flare Grunt is a supporter card from the X and Y set, which allows you to discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. We can retrieve that with Versus Seeker, which allows us to get a supporter back from the discard pile. So with Crushing Hammer and Flare Grunt, we can remove our opponent's energy from play, and we can use Team Skull Grunt to discard energy from our opponent's hand. Our opponent reveals their hand, we can discard 2 energy cards from it. So lots of energy denial in this deck. And one of the coolest things about this deck is that it can actually utilize Kabu. Kabu is a supporter card that allows you to shuffle your hand into your deck and you draw 8 cards if you have just 1 Pokemon in play. And a lot of times with this deck, you're going to be using just 1 Honchkrow-GX. If you do have 2 Pokemon in play, you have to draw 4 cards, but a lot of times we're going to get that shuffle draw 8 effect, which is very good because it conserves resources and refreshes our hand. We play a lot of really turboed out cards in this deck. 4 copies of Acro Bike, 4 copies of Order Pad, and 4 copies of Trainers Mail, because we're going to want to dig on that first turn of the game going first for our Silent Lab and Dusk Stone combo. Since there are no other Pokemon in this deck other than Murkrow, we're guaranteed to start Murkrow every single game. So long as we can find that Dusk Stone, we're going to be able to get a turn 1 Honchkrow. So we just have to dig for the Silent Lab, and Trainers Mail and Order Pad and Acro Bike all allow us to dig for that turn 1 Silent Lab. Being able to Order Pad for a Computer Search means we can get anything out of our deck. So Computer Search works amazingly alongside Order Pad and Trainers Mail. They can dig out the Comp Search and allow us to find whatever we want in our deck. We play 1 copy of Energy Loto just to help us find energy off the top of the deck. Again, you can Order Pad for it or Trainers Mail for it, which is very good. And 1 copy of Nest Ball, just in case we have to set up a second Honchkrow-GX. It's nice to have another access card to get our Murkrow out of the deck. Then we played 2 copies of Guzma. Guzma is very good in this deck because you can easily trap things in the active because your opponent can't put Float Stone on their Pokemon in order to give Pokemon free retreat. So if your opponent happens to have a big Pokemon on the bench, you can use Guzma, bring it up, trap it active, and start slugging away with Featherstorm. And then 2 copies of Professor Juniper because it's just one of the best draw supporters ever printed. Discard your hand, draw 7 new cards. Love it. And that's it for the Honchkrow deck. Simple but very disruptive. Check out the highlights from the stream and let me know, what do you think of the Honchkrow-GX deck in the comments below. Keldeo, huh? Inteleon, huh? Oh, geez. Well, we got the turn 1 Honchkrow, all right? So that's cool. I wish this order pad could get me a potential supporter, but I just don't think that it can. So, what, the best thing I could do is order pad for a... Oh, insane deck. Okay, here we go. Yeah, absolutely insane deck. There's the Haunter. Okay, we've got the Lab Flare Grunt. Whoo, baby. Now we're cooking. We're cooking, chat. No chance they've got... I'll save the order pad, see if I flip a heads, or top deck something, you know? And then if we flip a heads, I might go for like a Trainer's Mail. Try to Trainer's Mail into a supporter. All right, so just no VMAX. I need them to definitely not have the VMAX. All right, pretty high odds that they can get a VMAX here. Considering that, you know, this isn't item lock or anything like that. They just can't play tools. So, they can't play special energy. Oh, there's the VMAX. Yeah, that's not good. Inteleon Frostmoth, what a horrible matchup. Oh, good God. That's fine. We're fine. We're totally... Yeah, we got this under control, chat. Random receivers. We could play random receiver in this deck. The insane Trainer's Mail, bro. All right, we're going to see if we thin the deck first. For the comp search. I forgot we could get comp search. Oh, yeah, dude. We should have never lost faith. We can get computer search, man. The computer search. The computer search. All right, let's see what we Trainer's Mail into. The hammer. Okay. All right, so we comp search. What, for Kabu? It seems pretty good. There we go. Yeah, give me 8 cards, bud. Yeah, let's go see 8 more cards. Ah, them some cards. Acro Bike. Just get the Trainer's Mail, honestly. I may eventually want to build up a second Honchkrow. So getting my 1 Nest Ball is probably good. Nah. Trainer's Mail is cool. Okay. We'll go there. We're going to go here. We're going to Unfair GX. You can't play those. So we're going to get rid of those. Okay. Now, their hand is stuck. They can't play the air balloon. So all I need to do, they've got 2 energy down. We Guzma up the Keldeo to buy ourselves some time, which is important. So we've got that. Guzma the Keldeo. Crushing Hammer. Come on now. Trainer's Mail. Order Pad. The Order Pad. Sick. In the Crushing Hammer. That's fine. Come on now. All right, that's fine. Here, pass. And then I guess I've got Kabu again. Kabu seems really good in this deck for sure. I'm definitely all aboard the Kabu. Okay. Oof. Now herein lies the problem with with Kabu. That's fine. We're just gonna draw. We're gonna draw back into it. We're gonna draw back into the Murkrow. All right, we're gonna Acro Bike a couple times. I just need to find my Murkrow again. There he is. Okay. Cool. All right, put that down. And we'll start going Feather Storm. Cool. Research. No. All right. Well, they shouldn't be able to retreat. I can Skull Grunt. Nah, because they're going to accelerate any energies that they have in their hand. So Skull Grunt's not going to do anything. I can knock out the active. Kabu now is not working. Guzma. It's not necessarily worth it. Skull Grunt, we know this thing's going to come from the active and just smack us. Is there anything over here? It's got, that's only got a retreat of 1. This has got a retreat of 2, but it doesn't matter. I think we just have to knock out the active. Skull Grunt is insane here? Nah, because they would just accelerate the energy with Ice Dance. Right? So, but I guess, so I think I just have to, I have to Juniper, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's almost my last. No, we Marnie. I have to Marnie. Okay, so we're going to go here. Reverse Seeker for Marnie. It's my only real option. So we'll try that. And then that was a good draw, actually. I need to hit you. Thank you. Okay, so we'll go there. Evolve. And Feather Storm for knockout. Place our damage. Okay. This is okay. Oh, okay. All right, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Hold up. Hold up. No, we did not agree upon this. I think this is actually fine. I'm like, this is free. They bounce the energy back. I Flare Grunt. Flare Grunt, attach. Yeah. All right, pass. And then if they have an energy in hand again, then I'll just retreat and start attacking, I think. Let's see what they do. Okay, they got Eldegoss. They can't play the Eldegoss. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Insane deck, bro. Okay, so wait, if I Guzma this turn and swing into the Dedenne, it's basically game over. Yeah. Yep. That's basically checkmate. All right, we go Guzma. I've got 4 prizes left. Attach here. Feather Storm. And then we've got 150 and 90 here. So all I have to do is just Feather Storm one more time. And the game is over. Chat. This thing's got 10 hit points left. This thing's got 30. And that's it. We've got checkmate locked up. That's crazy. Even against a deck that plays a ton of basic energies. Able to get there. Just Feather Storm, Hand Disruption. And that is going to be GG's. Wow. Yo, Honchkrow. Let's go, bud. Let's go. Unfair. They don't call it Unfair GX for nothing, chat. 1-0, baby. 1-0. Yeah, I don't call it unfair for nothing. Haters sweating. All right. Let's see if we can do this. That was not exactly game plan A, but that was exciting. There was lots of different and we get to go first. I don't know. I think we should count the wins if like our opponent sees that we're playing Honchkrow and just scoops immediately, that should count as a win for sure. I suspect that that's how like most Honchkrow players get their wins on the ladder. Right? Is that if people just see that they're playing against this deck and just are like, gosh, this deck is so broken, dude. Look at it. Did you just look at it? Look at the turn 2 Kabu. I don't have the turn 1 Silent Lab, though. We need the turn 1 Silent Lab. Order Pad for Comp Search. Order Pad for Computer Search. Oh, I guess they play Silent Lab. All right, peek. This is not a good matchup. Okay, chat. This matchup is definitely sus. Frankly, I'm a little bit worried about getting decked, and I'm also wanting to just thin the deck, so. Go ahead. I leave and come back and find you on the dark side. What's the win condition with this deck? Bodied. The win condition of this deck is to Featherstorm and take your knockouts. Honchkrow-GX has the Ruler of the Night ability, which makes it so your opponent can't play any Pokemon Tools, Special Energy, or Stadium cards. That alone will win versus, like, a lot of decks. Like, if you got Ultra Necrozma problems, this deck can't lose to Ultra Necrozma. And then you put Silent Lab into play. And, yeah, you can Unfair GX them. You discard cards from their hand. Yeah. It's nice. So, like, right now, I think we might honestly just win right now. Because I've got, like, the Skull Grunt. I can remove an energy from play. We've got the Skull Grunt. But I know they don't have any energy in their hand. So I'm not even going to Skull Grunt. I'm just going to, like, hand check them right now. And go for the Unfair GX. Yeah, Juniper Energy. That's it. Cool. So those get discarded. And then they're sitting here doing nothing. Because I just Unfair GX them. And, yeah, we chilling. So now we bring up the Pikarom. And we start slugging away, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a control deck. I mean, it's a control deck. I don't even have Silent Lab in play right now. My opponent just kind of played themselves by benching by benching that. That's cool, man. I'll just we'll go here and we'll just listen. I could do this all day. Yeah, this thing's got 180 damage on it now. And I actually am totally fine with that, as I have not played a draw supporter yet. So, oh yeah, look at that hand. That hand is loaded. Absolutely juiced. At this point, I've got so much damage on the board that I kind of just win. And that's the thing about Featherstorm, is that even in a bad matchup, like, I'm against a Pikarom deck that plays literally electric, can Dynamo or energy back into play. My guys are all weak to lightning. All my opponent has to do is like kind of attack a little bit, and I definitely lose. But it looks like we're in a situation where I can actually win. We're going to get our other Honchkrow into play. I've got Guzma. It's Trainers Mail. Let's see what we're looking at here. Silent Lab. Good. That's what I needed. Okay. Probably should have Energy Lotted first to thin. That's fine, though. Okay. So now I've got the Silent Lab. I think if I knock out the Peak, we might want to just boss and go for, or Guzma, Silent Lab, swing into the Raichu, because then what do they could Lightning Ride GX me, and then I put 30 damage on the Pikarom, and then I just Gust again, and it's game. So it's literally just, it's boss game, chat. That's it. We go 90 here. Keep the hand, Silent Lab. Keep the hand, because I could just comp search for another Guzma. And that's it. We swing 90. Oh, that's not enough. 90 put me at 240. Ah, well, you know, we're close. It felt like it would be enough. But the Raichu might be stuck. They might not have an energy in hand. We're also kind of, they had a 2-card hand. We're also kind of banking on that. No. They don't have a lightning energy in hand. No chance. I'm telling you, chat. That Raichu is stuck. Absolutely stuck. Ah, well. All right, they lightning ride. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, who's coming up? We just Gust again. This is fine. What, they will have... Oof. It's not fine. All right, it's not fine. It's not fine. Not fine. Not fine. All right, we've got... Ooh. Okay, but if I... All right. So if I Flare Grunt... can't Flare Grunt. Okay. Has to be... I knock out the Peak. If I bring up this thing... If I Guzma this thing, I win. I Guzma this thing. It's stuck. They can't move it. Unless they play a literal switch. And then I Gust one more time, and it's game over. All right, that's the play. There's no way they play, chat. There's no way they play a switch. All right. There we go. And now, or Field Blower? No. No. We got it. It's right here. No. 100%. Because their only switch card is going to be a Guzma. They can't play Guzma because I have no bench Pokemon. All right, Town Map. I thought that was an Order Pad. I almost freaked out. Yeah, they play Boss's Orders. They play Ranger. Okay. There's no chance they play Switch. Yeah, Energy Pass. And then we go bring up the Raichu, game over. It doesn't matter how many energy. We were able to stick the Zeraora here. We know they can't play Float Stone, right? We know they can't play. It would have to be literally like a Mallow and Lana or something. Yeah. Tapu Koko can't play it because of the Silent Lab. So then that should just be GG's. Yes, now we are finally there. Okay. That's it, chats. Chat, you have no faith. You have no faith, chat. I told you it could be done. Told you. Was looking a little sus there for a second, but the Haunchers prevail. We're beating decks that should beat us. That's how busted this deck is, chat. All right. And the believers have it. Yeah, we just beat a lightning deck. Hits us for weakness. Unfair GX is so good. Want to go first? Yup. Unfair GX. And also, the list is also just working, which is awesome because this is our first attempt at a list. So we love to see it. Ah, this is, you know, unfortunate opening hand here. Man, what do I need the Pokepuff for? All right, Eternatus. Okay. Yeah, we've got the insane opening, dude. Or at least so I thought. Hey, now. Opening hand's not looking so great. Oh, the Juniper. You just take the Juniper. Yeah. All right. That's fine. Okay. And we're going to go here. Get the Dusk Stone. All right. Dusk Stone, turn one. Hauncher. Silent Lab. DCE. Go ahead. Crobat does not get hit by Featherstorm. No, we're going to have to rely on lots of Flare Grunts and Hammers and stuff like that. Because, yeah, Eternatus, you know, theoretically it could go bad, all right? Theoretically it could be kind of, it could be okay. Listen, Silent Lab turn one. Anything can happen, chat. Yeah, don't lose the faith yet. Anything could happen. Yeah, they discard an egg. They'll never be able to use that. They'll never be able to use that. And I go Power Excel onto the Sable Ivy, but they're not going to have free retreat. They can't attach Hiding Darkness energies, right? So these are the things that we've got going for us. So that's nice. So they're going to Pierce, but they can't Pierce for Crobat, right? So they're just kind of stuck. And then if I can actually get ahead, I didn't like having to discard the Crushing Hammer. That was bad. Juniper here. Well, kind of hurting for the energy, unfortunately. Let's see. All right, Order Pad. Big heads flip. I'm gonna go for Energy Loto, I think, right? Or do I go for the Crushing Hammer? could go for the Crushing Hammer. All right, I'm feeling myself. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling myself. All right, here we go. All right. There we go. Unfair GX. Gonna grab these things. And now they're stuck with a bunch of special energy that they can't play, right? They literally can't do anything. So they're just stuck. Yeah, they're just gonna scoop. They just, nothing, chat. Nothing. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content every single weekday. And if you've got extra cards lying around the house and you're trying to get some cash for them, or store credit, or a new booster box, make sure to check out the Full Grip Games buy list. We are always buying bulk and singles here at the shop, and selling your cards to Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Jim. That's it. Y'all take it easy and have a busted day. Peace.